Mondays with the Mako, back at you, my friends. Coming to you from the Shark Tank. I'm going to jump in here in a second. We don't have a cloud in the sky. The Bushmaster, the Titan, we hit the Jackrabbit run, but it was a walk for me right now, and I'll tell you why here in a minute. But it feels good to be home. Happy May Day, my friends. Let's get off and running for May. Q2 is moving big time. But wow, Icon, what a special event. It always is. I want to talk a little bit about how it started for me, how it finished, and a couple things that I grabbed that are significant and important for everybody along the way. But one, if you're a small business owner, I don't care what product you use. If you use Constant Contact, MailChimp, Zoho, HubSpot, Salesforce, you've got to come to Icon because it's an event for you. Yeah, it's going to be a little Infusionsoft heavy, but it's an event for small business. It's an event for small business, and you're missing it. We had a great event. We had thousands of people in town, and you guys missed some of that action. And I want to talk more about that with anybody and everybody that wants to learn more about Icon. Reach out to me personally. But, wow, the event, 3 things that I grabbed. 1, gurus, leaders. I don't care if you have a following of 5 million, if you work with 5 people, or we worked with hundreds of thousands or millions. You've got to be able to come down into the crowd. You've got to get off your pedestal. You got to come on down, and you've got to sync with us and get in the trenches, and you got to get in the thick of it because you're in the know, and you're really providing utmost, magical, tremendous, impactful value at that point because you're able to tweak what you've given us already, add more, and customize it. You're in the know. And if you're a leader, right? Maybe you're not a guru, but a leader. You've got to take that same approach and come on down. You've got to open your closed door of your office, and you got to stay in tune with your people. So I saw that firsthand. I saw that with the gurus and the keynotes that we had. And I saw that from our staff and our people and our executive team. Our executive team and our leaders, I'm blessed. We get that all the time, and we develop that, and we showcase that all the time. Our leadership model is top notch. So guys, come on. That was one of the big things that I picked up on. Second big thing that I picked up on is our massive showcase in our product and our commitment to our product and our people and to small business specifically. We are not going upstream. We are small business software, and we are a small business growth platform and powerhouse. And that was so awesome and refreshing and amazing to see us showcase that out to the world and certainly to our attendees. And then the third thing that I grabbed was the heart and the richness and the fullness that I feel coming out of the event. And I know a lot of other people feel that. A lot of other people showed vulnerability. There's transparency in a lot of ways. And that heart piece, I know everybody has a full heart. What are we going to do with it, though? That's a bit of the Shark Challenge, and I want to talk about that more in the content. So you got to check that out, and you've got to really dig in this week to my shout-outs because they're important. The shout-outs are massive. I had a slow start to the event because I was under the weather. I got sick on the first day. We had a partner day. That was a new thing that we did to start the event, and it was an awesome day. It was magical. I don't know what had happened during that day, though. If I ate something, we went to an evening dinner, but about 11 o'clock to 5 o'clock in the morning, I was throwing up. I was sick. I was like, whoa, Shark, how are you going to do this? You can't do the event. 40 partners are counting on you, your team's counting on you, your customers are counting on you. You have people that have flown in from across the world to be with you. Wow, what is this? I didn't know. I was struggling. I prayed, and my roommate, Matt Egan, who's getting one of my major shout outs this week, took it to another level. He recognized I wasn't feeling well. He woke up early, went down to the store, got me Imodium, Pepto. He got me some Gatorade and some crackers, and after about 2 hours, I was feeling better. I was able to do it. I was able to get to the event. I was late, but I was able to get to the event and rock it. And I want to talk quickly, Matt, about how you showed up. Man, you owned your show up. I was inspired by watching you work with your partners and your teams and the way that you gave back and provided value. So thank you, brother. And then also, Sarah, you were tremendous with our team organizing the photo, the get together with the wine tasting, and Jason, and then guiding people to me so we could have the strategy, so I could make the connections, so we could get the game plans and the accountability in place. Thank you, Sarah. And then Jason, amazing. Wow, the wine that you produce, your story behind it, the vineyard, it's incredible. I'm not a real wine guy, but you could taste the quality, you could taste the freshness, the way that it was consumed by everybody was magical. I think everybody loved your wine, brother. So thank you so much. I want to thank Meny, Nathan, Rochelle, and Shanna, and also Daniel Busius for the amazing work that they're doing with customers. They were both groups were showcased, P-Tex and Daniel, for the work that they did. And Daniel's client actually won our biggest award at the event. I worked with some of the best people. Well done, you guys. Well done. Big three. Victor's number one this week, but I'm really, really close to putting results right there, and I'm going to tell you why. But Victor's number one this week because of his uniqueness. He stayed up the entire day Thursday to be with me because he knew I was coming home. And when I got home, the way he looked at me, I had a massive tear just roll down my face. And it was why I do what I do. And it really refined and reminded me of that. And I was driven before and motivated before, but I'm never as driven and motivated as I am right now, and it's because of that little booger. So I got to get some more time with him this week. I got to slow it down and catch up from that week that I was really not as omnipresent as I needed to be. Number two, results. I'm really, really prideful and proud of my team and the way that we came together and pulled together to have one of our best months to date. In a month that should have been challenging, in a month that we could have missed, we actually came together and we're firing on nearly all cylinders. So it was special and magical to see. We've got to do it again for May. We're creating consistency. We're together as a team. The goal is going to be a bit higher, and we can achieve it. I know we can, and it starts with all hands on deck, and it starts with the belief, and it starts with the smile, you guys. And it starts with the balance again, though. We were balanced this month. We were doing marketing, and we were pushing our sales process, and we were following up. Number two is results, and then number three is the help piece. And let me talk about that from last week. I have the help that I need. I'm humbled. I'm blessed that I have the best job in the world to meet the amazing people that I work with and the people that have extended the help to me. They say, Jer, I believe in your brand. I believe in selling to serve. I know who you are, and I want to help you. And some of that help's coming right now to me free of charge. And it's going to be maybe a rev share back or something later. I don't know what that looks like, but I have the help that I need. And that was reinforced this week. So I'm all in, you guys. I'm all in. And that's the third thing this week. I got to work on the brand piece, and we got to keep that moving. And I got to stay consistent with that work and refining that. Guys, let's have a good week. Let's dominate. Show empathy. Let's give back. Let's work on our fitness and our physical game. And let's follow up. We got to follow up from the event. That should have been maybe a big 4 for this week because that's going to be critical. And just follow up in general. We got to get back caught up with things and people that are important to us. Much love, you guys. I'm out. Let's have a great week.